from the Iceworks in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the Class AA state final between the Haverford Fords and the Pine Richland Rams.
All right, we're here with Bob Kennedy, the head coach of the Pine Richland Rams. Bob, you're back here for the second year in a row. It's the first year for you. Being the second year for your team, you're playing the same team you played last year. Is it more of an emotional approach or a strategy approach at this point?
I think it's more, I've been focusing on the emotional side. We got to go out and play our game. I can't worry about what they're doing. We got to go out and play hard and play smart and play as a team. And I think if we do that, our chances are pretty good this afternoon.
Any particular matchups you're looking for? Haverford didn't score any goals the last 2 years in the state finals. You looking to defense? Are you looking for a certain matchup with your offense?
Well, we want to play our good team defense, and certainly they got the one line with Haberly and Campy and those boys, and they put up some pretty good numbers. So we want to be aware of when they're on the ice, and we want certain guys against them. We're not going to try and get into a matchup battle, but we know the guys we want against them, and we're going to try and make that happen.
You got a lot of production from your depth guys this playoff run. You obviously got the Trombettas, your Slots. Guys are going to put the puck in the net or get their points. You're getting a lot of production from your depth. Is that something you've been trying to do, or is it something that's just happened out of hard work?
Well, I think it's, you always want goal scoring across the board, and I think we're getting that now with the Watt, Febert, and Loney unit, and our defensemen are chipping in with some goals, so maybe we'll get one from our third unit today, but it's always good to have everybody pitching in. We're open, we think our Trombetta line can get some things done, but they need a little bit of help also.
All right, last question. What's the mood like in the locker room? You're just in here. You spoke to your team. How do they feel?
They're quiet, but I think they're ready to go. It's the calm before the storm, and we're just excited to get on the ice.
Jeff Morrow, Dave Fryer back here at the Ashland Iceworks for this afternoon's contest between the Flyers Cup champion, the three-time Flyers Cup defending champion, Haverford Fords, and a familiar opponent, the Pine Richland Rams, who's the defending state title. These two teams know each other, Dave. They played each other last year. Pine Richland won 4-0. Pretty interesting.
Yeah, the thing with Haverford, you said 4-0. Haverford's been here 3 years in a row. Well, I mean, that's an advantage, except they're drawing a team that was here last year and beat them. Haverford hasn't scored a goal in the state finals the 2 years that they've been here. That's going to be the key for them today, is not only getting past the strong offense of Pine Richland, getting the puck out of their end and getting good shots on Hildreth, Stony Hildreth at the other end, and putting goals on the board. I think that's going to be a huge lift for them. They can use that to their advantage by having been blanked the last 2 years, getting that first goal. Last game we talked about, first goal wasn't important. This game, it's huge.
Jason Hazelton, the goaltender for the Fords, played very well in the state finals last year, but you can't win goals if you don't score. So, you have a very good point. Pine Richland, on the other hand, they've been the consensus choice, as we have the number 1 and number 2 ranked teams in the state. Haverford been number 2 all year. This has been the number 1 team, Pine Richland.
Right, Pine Richland won their first 16 games of the year. Late in the season, in early February, they tied Greensburg Central. Showed a little bit of maybe cracks in the armor there, and then they lost their last game of the Franklin Regional. But once the playoffs came around, Pine Richland's been back clicking again. They need to get that offense rolling this game. We talked to Bob Kennedy before the game. Depth is going to be a key. They've been getting contributions from their second line. He'd like to see them get something out of their third line. If they can do that, they're going to be a top team to beat.
Yeah, Febert, Loney, Getz, that group, they played real well for Pine Richland in these playoffs.
Absolutely. Defense is kind of unheralded on Pine Richland. Stony Hildreth takes his knocks about how he's the weak link on the team and this and that. He's posted a great save percentage this year. He's always making the big saves. He was the key in the game last year when Pine Richland, if you remember, Jeff, back to last year, Pine Richland didn't start off very strong in that game. It was 0-0 through most of that game. Hildreth made the big saves to keep his team in the game and give them a chance at the end, and they took advantage at that point.
Yeah, the Pine Richland defensive unit's really unheralded. You have Kyle Adams. We're going to talk about it. They're going to have the announcements of the teams, but Kyle Adams, Lohman, Getz, and Jeffrey Bagnett have been real strong for Pine.
Yeah, absolutely. Their job is to just shut down the front of the net, let Hildreth see the puck, but more importantly, get the puck out. Get it out, let the offense do the work.
Okay, we're gonna go to the public address announcer. Jeff Morrow, Dave Fryer back here at the Iceworks. Dave, one of the things that's going to be a key thing in this game is matchup.
Yeah, absolutely. We noticed it in the warm-up here. I knew it come in the game. huge size for Haverford. Haverford has 9 players over 5'10", 8 players over 180 pounds. So I think the matchup there, you look at the top line of Pine Richland, Haverford's going to have to come out hitting. Dylan Trombetta is just a sophomore. We had a sophomore in the last game that made a difference. Dylan Trombetta leads Pine Richland in scoring this year, but he's not very big. Phil Trombetta's maybe in the middle of average size. Good hands, good in traffic, he'll go to the net. The guy on that line is going to be key, though, because of Haverford's size, is George Sod. Big kid, also just a sophomore, but he's huge. He's the biggest kid on the team. He's going to have to be a physical presence on that line to allow the Trombetta brothers to do their work. Looking at the other way, we got Haverford with some scorers this year. Campley, Haberly, Karpinski can put the puck in the net this year. It's going to be up to Stoney Hildreth and the matchup he's got with those guys to shut them down and get in their head. Say, hey, you didn't score last year, you didn't score the year before, I'm not going to score against you this year. But like I said in the pregame, if Haverford gets that goal, that's a lift for them, and they come on the attack. So that's the matchups we're looking at as the game's about to get underway.
Okay, Campley steps in against Phil Trombetta, and away we go. The 2007 Pennsylvania Class AA State Final. Puck moved down. Coyle has it there for the Fords. He's going to move it up off the board. Taken by Sod. Shot to the net. Rebound. There's Trombetta. He shoots. Oh, a good save. There by Jason Hazelton. Haverford moves it up along the boards. And a good play by Kyle Adams. George Sod going to drive that puck back into the Haverford zone. Baker up there for Haverford. He's going to drive it up the boards. And up with it is Karpinski. Karpinski moves it, and it's intercepted there by Dylan Trombetta, and he's going to chip it into the zone. Good work there by Pine Richland in the opening minute.
Yeah, great shift. Set the tone. We talked about Haverford had to hit early. They didn't do it because Pine Richland was getting shots on their net.
Okay, Lowry up with it for Haverford. He's going to chip it out of the zone. There's Watt. Watt keeps it in the zone, and we're going to have an offside call. One of the interesting things I think in this game, and I'm going back, I look at a kid like a Jeffrey Bagnato or Kyle Adams, and on the defensive side, they really could shut the players down for Haverford.
Yeah, absolutely. The offensive Haverford needs to get going early to have any hope of them scoring goals to keep their confidence up. Guys like you just mentioned are going to need to play a strong game from the drop of the puck.
Here's Jimmy Hazelton. Hazelton up over the line. Moves it down into the Pine Richland zone in front of the net, and Fevert's going to get it there for Pine Richland. He skates it out. Back check there by Grigori. Good work by the Fords on the back checking side. Here's Hazelton up with it again. Hazelton skates it up over center ice. And it's good back checking effort there. Hazelton lays the body in, and we see the physical play that Dave Fryer was talking about here early on. Pine Richland's going to pick that puck up. Febert, and he's going to just wind it back into the Haverford zone here with 13:26 remaining in the first period. Lowry up with it for Haverford. He moves it along. Taken there by Campley. Campley's going to give chase, but Jeffrey Bagnato back there for Pine Richland. Karpinski moves it to the net. To Haverly, and it's intercepted there. Good defensive work by Pine Richland. Gates up over the line. He's going to drive it in behind Hazelton. Tyler Deal gives chase for Pine Richland, but Gates is going to get there first. Good play by Gates. Number 4 for Haverford, and that's David Baker. He's going to chip it up off the boards, and Kyle Adams is going to keep it in for Pine Richland. Coyle back there for Haverford. He has the puck. Coyle winds out of his own end, and he'll skate it up over center ice. Coyle in over the line. Moves down behind. Coyle has that puck, moves it in front. There it is! Oh, a good save there by Stoney Hildreth. Here's Coyle up with it. He shoots it to the net. Karpinski going to get it there for the Fords. Karpinski with that puck. Moves it back to the point. Winds up, take a big drive, and it's tipped in front. Haverford buzzing like bees right now. Trombetta moves it around the board, but it's taken there by Karpinski. Karpinski back to the point. To Lowry, over to Campley. Campley takes a wrist shot, blocked by Gates. We got a little bit of a line match up here. And Gates is going to get the puck, and he's going to clear it the length of the ice. No icing called, and Hazelton's going to rush out. He's going to move it up to Haverly. Haverly drives it deep, and G. Grigori's going to give it chase there for Haverford. Good action in the opening minutes here. Here's Sod up with it. Sod has that puck. He loses the handle, and Hazelton has it fair for Haverford. Hazelton moves it in front, and Giuliano can't get it there. And it's moved up to George Sod, but broken up there neatly by Haverford. Good action early on, Dave.
Yeah, great action to start the game. The big difference in the energy level from this game and the last game, but more so the skating abilities of these two teams are standing out already. Back and forth, up and down the ice. Great action, great puck movement. Hildreth looks very sharp from the start of this game, though. He's on the puck. He's seeing it very well.
Okay, puck chip up to the Haverford zone. Just sent off the boards, and Pine Richland's going to gather there. And Lohman passes up to Trombetta, who chips it into the zone. Lowry going to just chip it out, and Lohman's going to get it there for Pine Richland with 11:29 to go. Bagnado has it for Pine Richland. He's going to move it up the boards to Sod. Sod with it for Pine Richland. Moves it up to Trombetta, and here he comes. Trombetta in over the line. Has that puck. He's going to circle. He's going to be met there by two Haverford players. Good work by Haverford as they come out of that with that puck. Here's Trombetta. He steals over the side. Back to, where is it? We're going to have a penalty call as De Gregory's going to touch it, and I think we're going to have a hooking call here. And Pine Richland's going to go on the power play here with 11:01 remaining in the first period.
Yeah, cross-checking call. Bad turnover by Haverford. They got to know that line's on the ice. The top line is out there. We talked about matchups earlier. Matchups are key. The Trombetta brothers and Sod were out there. You can't be messing around with the puck in your own zone because they're going to pounce on it.
One thing I wanted you to watch for, Dave, we've seen Kyle Adams jump into the play in the Penguin Cup playoffs. He scored a couple of big goals, huh?
Yep, absolutely. I expect Pine Richland to use a lot of puck movement on their power play. Try to take advantage of their size, and not size necessarily, their speed and skill. The size advantage of Haverford is delegated if the puck is moved a lot on the power play.
Brian Cleary going to send T.J. Haberly and Chris Campley as two top players out here. Maybe short-handed situations we're watching for Haverford. Face-off won by Sod. Back to the point to Adams. Adams shoots the puck to the net, and it's blocked. And the puck's cleared in behind Stoney Hildreth. Hildreth clears it in front of his net, and that was ill-advised. Coyle made a nice play to get that puck up the ice for Haverford. The captain for the Fords. Here's Sod. Sod up over the line. Can't get the hand on the puck, and here comes Campley. Campley, one man back. Campley has the puck. And a better defensive play by Evan Getz. Okay, we're on the edge of our seats here, and the Super Techno says, back off. Okay, here's Trombetta up over the line. Moves it to his brother Phil. Phil had that puck over the side. Sod had it. Oh, and it couldn't take the handle on it. And it's cleared the length of the ice by Coyle. Boy, Pine Richland looked like they had something going, but Haverford made a nice play. Here's Cavalry. Oh, and a good poke check there. And we're going to have a whistle. Nice play by Stoney Hildreth there.
Yeah, a couple little shaky plays in front of the net, but Hildreth made the saves when it counted. Good puck movement at the other end by Pine Richland, but one too many. Sod had the puck. He kind of stayed wide. I was wondering what he's doing. When he got the puck, he tried to feed Dylan Trombetta coming high, but he had a back checker right on his back. But that's the evidence we're looking for. Move the puck, get the shot. Just when you have the shot, take it.
Okay, Hazelton steps in against Watt, and it's controlled by Pine Richland. And that's Jeffrey Bagnano. He's just going to clear it up out of the zone. 48 remaining in the penalty. 9:47 remaining here in the first period. Good play by Reed Loney. Keeps it in the zone. Watt has that puck. He's going to throw it to the front of the net. Loney can't get the handle on it. Lohman will move it down to Loney. Loney sets up shot behind the net. Watt has it. Watt, just a freshman. Number 90, good-looking player. Watt steps to the side of the net, has that puck. Moves it down to Loney. Loney. And he's buried there behind the net by Haverford. And they're going to clear it the length of the ice. Hazelton gives chase with Bagnado. Bagnato's going to make the simple play and get it up over center ice. Here's Watt up with it. Watt moves it along to Febert, and Febert's just going to get it into the Haverford zone. And Haverford laying on checks like it's the first of the month here, Dave.
They're doing what they need to do. They didn't do it in the first shift. Now they're coming on with the big plays. The big hits, sorry.
There's Haberly up with it. Haberly has that puck. 4 Pine Richland players to beat. He's not going to do that. Haverford sets it up in their own zone. Puck moved along to Campley, and Campley's going to get it into the zone. Good play by Campley. Here comes Sod. Sod gives chase. He has that puck. Oh, nice play by Coyle. And we're going to have an offside call. You see a lot of the adjustment for the offsides again, Dave.
Yep, just to make note of it, since this is a new game, the West teams play the touch-up offsides like the NHL does. The East teams follow the USA Hockey rule that's in place now that's going to the West rule next year in the automatic. So on that play right there, that would not be offsides in the West because the puck went over and no players had touched it yet. They all got back on the line, but as soon as the puck crossed the line, offsides.
Well, I have another point on that. I want to make it in a minute, but Haberly has the puck for Haverford, and he gets it out of the zone. Adams gives chase, and he's going to get the puck up off the board. Here comes Phil Trombetta. Has that puck. He's around the defenseman. And Coyle knocks him off his feet, And there's nothing called. Here comes Getz. Getz down the side. Here's Son. He shoots. He scored! Johnson! And the Pine Richland Red take the lead with 8:12 remaining here in the first period. Good play by Evan Getz there. He stepped up in the play and he chipped the puck right to the front of the net, and Son buried it.
Yeah, Phil Trombetta gave up for about a half a second when he didn't get the call. Everyone else at Pine Richland kept playing. They got the turnover, came down the slot. Now, nice play there by Sod because it looked like Phil Trombetta was wide open on the back door. And I think Hazelton saw that and took a little bit of a flinch because Sod held the puck longer than expected. But as soon as Hazelton flinched, Sod beat him to the far side.
Okay, the one thing I wanted to mention, Pine Richland plays a pretty controlled game, Dave, and we saw it right there.
Yep, very disciplined. Everyone fills their lane. That's it. 3 guys in lanes. Puck couldn't get out.
Okay, big battle along the boards, and Watt's going to get it into the zone. Here, Watt's going to get the puck. Watt has it, shoots to the net. And Bagnato's going to get the rebound. He shoots it back to the net. Where is it? And Haverford, they dodged another board right there. Watt has the puck for Pine Richland, and this second line of Pine Richland looks like they're going to play very well today. They're really flying out here. And we're going to have an offside call. Febert, Loney, and Watt. Very quick. Very small, but quick.
Yeah, very, very young, too. Febert's a sophomore. Watt's a freshman. Loney's a junior, but Loney didn't play varsity last year. Loney was a call-up on the team 2 years ago, and I knew then he was going to be a good player, other than the heritage. Right. But just the way he's playing, he's a gritty player. Not a lot of size, but he's always in your face, kind of like a gnat, just going out there working, doing everything he can to get the puck on his stick.
And Reed Loney, the son of former Pittsburgh Penguin Troy Loney, is over on the bench for Pine Richland today. Jeff Morrow, Dave Fryer, the Super Techno, Doug Heck here in from Johnstown. Is that the Heckmeister? The Heckmeister's here. And we saw a lot of the boys. Matt Sachs is here and a lot of the folks from Eastern Pennsylvania. We want to welcome you to the 2007 state finals here at the Iceworks in Aston. Adams going to clear it up into the zone, and it looks like we're going to have an icing call. We had a chance to visit with some of the guys before the games today. They did a great job here. Jimmy Hazelton, the manager here. We met Stephon, one of the big manager. Richie Kearns all dressed up and looking spiffy. I saw some of the Eastern presidents over there. So a lot of folks on here today. Face off to the right of Stony Hildreth. Campley's going to step in against Watt, and one by Watt, and Adams is going to get the puck, and he's going to move it around to Reed Loney. Loney moves it up to Febert. Febert's going to drive it over to Watt. Watt just chips the puck down behind the Haverford net, and Campley's going to get it there for Haverford and send it around. Karpinski up with it for Haverford. He's going to move it along the board, but a better play there by Kyle Adams. Excellent play by Kyle Adams to get the puck back into the zone. 6:52 remaining here in the first period. Shots are 3-2. Shot from the point. And we're going to have a penalty called as looks like Aaron Febert got his hand in the cookie jar, and with 6:40 remaining here in the period, looks like Haverford's going to get their chance on the power play.
Yeah, Febert's protesting that a little bit. It looked like his stick was grabbed, but to grab it, it had to be there in the first place. Knocked the player off his feet. So Feber will go to the box. Haverford will get the power play. We're seeing an interesting match of both teams are playing their own game right now. Pine Richland's playing their finesse game and moving the puck. Haverford's playing aggressive, strong physical play. Neither team is adjusting to their style, but Pine Richland seems to have a slight edge of what they do best. The difference in this game isn't going to be who does what. It's who does what they know how to do and does it better than the other team. It's all about execution today.
Okay, calls a hooking call here. Shots are 3-2 in favor of Pine Richland. Big crowd on hand here today for Haverford, and the usual intimate gathering of Pine Richland folks are here, are some of our favorite folks. We saw Mike Magnato come in today, and Mr. Adams, Jim Adams is here. So we want to say hello to all those guys watching back home. All right, big battle down in the corner here. As Haverford tries to gain control of the puck. D. Gregori gets it. It's taken in by Jeffrey Bagnato, and he's going to clear it the length of the ice here. 1:31 remaining in the penalty, 6:09 remaining here in the first period. Here come the Fords. The Fords up over center line. And it's moved in behind the net to Lowry. Jeff Bagnato is going to get there first.
And there's number 7 is Stephen Terry, or Stephen Terra. Terra battling for that puck down low. Here's Hazelton. Hazelton's going to try to move it to the front of the net. And Stoney Hildreth just puts it behind for his defensive partner. Lohman going to give chase there with Terra. And a good work there by the Fords, but it's worked out of the zone there by Pine Richland here with 53 seconds remaining in the penalty, 5:30 remaining here in the first period. Here's Deal. Deal's going to clean up his own end. He's going to wind it in behind Jason Hazelton here as Haverford trying to get something established on the power play. Good penalty killing here by Pine Richland. They said not Tyler Deal and Jordan Shelby. Lowry winds the puck behind the net, but Kyle Adams is going to get there first, and he's going to clear it up and on the length of the ice. Good work there by Pine Richland, Dave.
Yep. Get the puck, find the lane, get the puck off the ice, get it in the air, get it down all the way, make them come back, make them chase you 200 feet because Pine Richland's too good of a skating team to get beat when a team's got to carry the puck up the ice.
Okay, puck moved along by Haverford. And a big defenseman, number 4, and that's David Baker. He's going to carry it around the net, but Tyler Deal steals it for Pine Richland. And he's going to get it up the boards and out of the zone. Good work by the Rams here. Baker up with it. Baker is going to move it along to his defensive partner, Lowry. And Adams is right on top of Campley. Feberts, as we're back to even strength here with 4:24 remaining here. Here's Reed Loney. Loney down in the corner. Not going to get there first. There's no icing called, and Lohman's going to give chase there. And he's going to get the puck out. Here's Loney. Loney moves the puck up to Febbert. Good pass. Febbert in over the line. And a big hit there by Coyle. Haverford seems to be a little quicker skating team than we've seen in the past. Puck moved up on Lohman. And here's Haberly. Haberly up with it. Haberly over the line. Gives it to Karpinski. Karpinski just going to throw it to the net. That's easy pickets for Stoney Hildreth. He's going to hold on here with 3:49 remaining. I think one of the things that we're seeing is we're going to see a lot of Kyle Adams against Campley.
Absolutely. Campley and Haberly are the two big guns for Haverford. Coach Kennedy's going to look for the right matchups there. Seems to me that Haverford's got a pretty solid group across the board on defense. So I'm not sure if there's one or two that may step forward to be the matchup against the Trombettas, but all of them are doing a great job right now.
Okay, puck moved out of his zone. Phil Trombetta gets chased, but a better play there by Lowry. He kept the puck along the boards. Here's Trombetta up with it. Trombetta walks down the slot, takes a shot, and it just went wide. Lohman just going to throw that puck to the net. There's a pass in front. Oh, Dylan Trombetta shoots and scores! And all of a sudden, with 3:28 to go, here in this first period, the Rams are on top, 2-0. Great puck movement there, Dave. Trombetta. And then we've seen that all season.
Well, that was what I was going to say. The only adjustment I've seen this period that Pine Richland needed to make, you saw Febbert get run over on the blue line trying to make a move there. You got to get the puck with motion across the blue line. You don't have anything, get it deep. Yeah, you're going to get hit either way, but don't make the hit with the puck on your, don't take the puck on the stick. Phil Trombetta did that. He got it in, he saw the hit coming, he threw it on net, he missed the net, but that got the puck deep. They worked hard, they got the puck back to the slot. Dylan Trombetta converted.
And they pass so well and skate so well without the puck, which we've seen all season. Here's Phil Trombetta over the line. Sod gets the puck. Sod moves it in front. There's Trombetta. Oh, what a good chance, and Hazelton just got his foot on. Here's Bagnano back to the point. There's Trombetta, and it's all Pine Richland right now. Trombetta has that puck, moves it along. Lowry tries to get it out of the zone, but Phil gets there first. Here comes Haberly, back to clean up his own end. Up over the line, Haberly had that puck, DiGregorio. And it's taken there by Pine Richland. Kept it at the point by Coyle. Coyle's going to wind up and take a shot. It just went wide. Trombetta up with it. He's just going to clear it out of the zone and up over center ice. Coyle up with it for Haverford. Moves it along to Karpinski. Karpinski has it for Haverford. In over the line. Moves it back to Haberly. Haberly sidesteps the defenseman, but he's not going to beat 2 men. As George lays the lumber out, and Watt takes the puck away for Pine Richland. Looks like there's a lot of big hits and there's a lot of messages being sent, but it's 2-0 on the scoreboard, Dave.
Right, those are the plays on the blue line. Pine Richland, they were offsides on that one. Get the puck deep. Obviously they were offsides. That's probably a good sign because it tells me that the coaches on the bench are saying, guy without the puck on the far side, keep going, get in. The guy with the puck, get it deep. That time the guy with the puck didn't quite get it deep, so the guy streaking was offsides.
Okay, here's Loney. Loney takes a shot to the net and a good save by Hazelton. Campley's going to clear the zone. Adams gives chase for Pine Richland. He's going to get the puck to the first. Adams moves it up off the boards and up the center ice. 1:56 remaining here. The shots are 6-3 in favor of Pine Richland. Campley gets the puck. He drives it deep into the zone, and Getz is going to get there first for the Rams. Watt cleans up his own end. Loses the puck. Here's Karpinski. Walks out of side. Oh, the great poke check there. But it's kept in Neely. Shot to the net. And it went wide. Here's Kyle Adams. He's going to clear it around the board. And it's given there. Coyle can't keep it in. Here's Coyle up with it for Haverford. Has that puck. He's going to drive it deep into the zone. One thing we got to mention here, Haverford can't score goals here. So this could be a wild one. Up with it is Adams. Adams has that puck. And he's going to clear the length of the ice here with 1:15 remaining. Interesting thing, Dave, I just mentioned, Haverford scored a lot of goals, and they can score. What they got to do is stop Pine Richland, too.
And they're playing their game. I thought we'd see a lot more Coyle against the Trombetas. Right now we're not seeing it. Maybe Coyle's trying to create some offense as a defenseman by being matched up against the other lines. But you're right, they can put the puck in the net. They're not getting their opportunities. They only have 3 shots in this game.
Well, I think Bobby Kennedy's dictated by the scorers having a chance here to force the hand of Brian Cleary.